Well, hello. Welcome back. Alrighty, are you ready for this one? This is one of my prized recipes. I thought every now and again, my top 10 prized recipes, I'm going to let one go. And this is the first one. And this Rocky Road is the best Rocky Road ever. And I'm not just saying that. You will never buy one that tastes this good. If you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to think about it, because I actually have 5 different flavoured Rocky Roads I make, and I am in the middle of inventing a 6th one. So hit that subscribe button if you love your Rocky Roads and you can't wait to see the different sorts of ones that I have come up with. Oh, let's do this! I'm pretty anal with the way I make it, but if you follow it to a T, you will have the perfect Rocky Road every time. Alright, first thing we do is we get our chocolate. We want a big saucepan, okay? Because once we put the chocolate in there and we melt that down, we need a lot of room to mix the Rocky Road up. So I always opt for a big saucepan. So we're going to break both our chocolates up, put them in there, sit them on the stove just so it's ready to go when we are after. So the next thing we need to do is get a little picket line of stuff going. So I'm just going to get the nuts and put just half in there for now. Right, so get your nuts and put them in a bowl. Yeah, that's definitely more than a packet, I reckon. I'll write the recipe below anyway for you guys. Get in there. Alright, so get them ready. Take your Tim Tams out of the outside packet, but leave them in the actual packet itself. And get them ready. Your fries, turkey delights. Pull them all out, pain in the ass, open every single one of them. Just show you it right, and put them in a pile. Open up your cherries, have them, I usually rip them open, have them sitting there somewhere in our lineup, right, ready to go. And same with the marshmallows. Rip the edge, go straight down the side, open them up like a bowl, and they're ready to go. Get ourselves a bowl out now. Once we've got everything all ready to go, we are going to, I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so basically I'm doing it in 3 layers. Alright, so get roughly, pick it yourself, like that's roughly a third. Alright, a third, picture in your head, a third of the marshmallows, a third of the cherries. Alright, so I'll just put these over here in a thirds. Doesn't matter if they're exact or not. Alright. Now, the first thing we do is get a knife. Alright, make sure. Okay, so I want to cut a third of the marshmallows. Now, I cut them in half, and then the open sticky half, I stick into the nuts. Alright, the nuts stick on them. And then throw them into the bowl. Now the reason I do that is that so when we go to mix it all up after that, all the marshmallows don't stick together, and then when you do your Rocky Road, you've got all these big chunks of marshmallow. We don't want that. We want it perfectly through the whole thing. So picture a third of your marshmallows, cut them, dip them, throw them in your bowl. Cut them, dip them, throw them in your bowl. Alright, a third of them are done. Now we're going to get our first third of our Turkish. Just make sure you can see. Right, and these I'll usually cut in 3. Alright, and then the open, oh look at that. The open Turkish side, I'll stick in the nuts. Okay, so when we mix it all up, they don't stick together either. So, and then stick on both sides of them ones. Alright, and then you want to chuck them in. So when you chuck them all in, chuck them in like nice and evenly over everything. Alright, so a third of them next. Okay, then we want to get a third of our Tim Tams. Alright, and these, I'll just make sure you. Alright, well, I want to cut into 4. It's an absolute rule. Okay, you have to shove one piece of everything in your mouth as you go along. You just have to. Alright, cherries. Third of them, I just cut them in half, sort of roll them a little bit. They stick a little bit, but they're kind of, the dust sort of makes them not so sticky. And do the same thing. A third of them, level them all out along there. And then we go again with our next third, and we just keep going until we've done them all. So once we've got all that deliciousness ready, alright, I've got probably enough nuts in that bowl to finish it off. So once we've done it, I like to sprinkle nuts over the top as well. So if you haven't got enough, add a few more. So it roughly works out to 100 to 110 grams. of nuts. Alright, once we've done those two, the next thing we've got to do is get a square cake tin. I put a little bit of butter in first and then set your paper in, ready to go. Now you have to make sure all of this is ready to go, alright, because we've got to do it all at once. Now when it comes to the paper in here, make sure on two sides you put it up nice and high. So once it's done and we get it out, we've got something to grab onto to pull it out with, okay? So that's really important too. So have that ready as well. Now the next thing we need is a mixing spoon. So once we've melted down the chocolate, we need to mix it in. I love using one of these ones. This one's so old. These big flat ones, but even if you've got a spatula or just a bigger serving spoon or something, you need something big to be able to mix the chocolate all through, okay? And you have to have that ready to go. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to melt down our chocolate on the lowest heat you've possibly got. As soon as it's melted, take it straight off. In with our luscious, beautiful rocky road. Now we've got to mix really quick. Sort of stir and turn and do it really quick and keep doing it until you cover the whole thing in chocolate. Sort of scrape one in the middle and keep going around the edges again. Just keep going. As soon as it's all covered in that, get your tin. Oh. It's so heavy. If you can get someone else to help you hold it or something, do it. And stick it all in there. Once you've scraped as much of it in here as you can, push it all down. Get it all right into the corners. Gently, but get it all in there. Oh, kills your arm, I'm telling you. Alright, then sort of push it down. I'm not doing it really, really hard, but I'm doing it a little bit firm. Alright, try and get it evenish. Okay, once that's done, like I said, we've got to do this so quick because of the chocolate. Drop it. Good 6 or 7 times. Alright, get your nuts straight on. As little and as many as you like. I reckon it looks really nice with them on there. You can never have enough nuts, right? Raw nuts. So once we've covered it in nuts, we're going to stick it in the fridge exactly as it is for a good hour, just to get it all the chocolate to set. And then when we pull it out, you want to leave it out, depending on how hot or cold the house is, for the chocolate to warm up just a little bit, or soften up I should say, to soften up just a little bit to be able to cut it. Alright, dump it again. And in the fridge she goes. Boom. Check that out, eh? What a little cracker. Oi, thank you guys so much for watching. Now, if you want to make them as gifts like I do, you leave them whole and square, wrap them in Glad Wrap, then wrap them in see-through cellophane, put some ribbon on it, chuck it in the fridge. They last up to a month in the fridge, covered up properly. They probably last the same out if you've got it covered properly actually as well. So yeah, as gifts I would do it that way and give them out. Otherwise I'll cut them into the 4 long bars like that and wrap them all separately, leave them in the fridge, and then when you want one, pull one out, slice it up, put it on a plate, yum. Thanks heaps for watching. Have yourselves a great day. Bye.